Hey, my Young and the Restless fans. Yes, we have another crazy episode to unpack. So let's get to it. First, it looks like Audra makes it known to Victoria that she might be coming for Nate's job. Jack and Diane are shocked when she is arrested at Phyllis's memorial, and Victoria tempts Nate with a little hanky-panky on the desk as Abby also moves in with Devon. Welcome back to CBS Soap Dish Recap, where we recap everything CBS soaps, both the Young and the Restless and the Bold and the Beautiful. This is your Young and the Restless recap for April 13th. And without any further ado, let's talk about this episode. So let's head over to the Abbott estate where we see the cops go in and they got a search warrant and they found some papers and they put them in a bag. Like as if Diane would leave any incriminating evidence around so easily to be found. Really? Seriously? And now we're back over at the memorial where we see Summer talking about how Phyllis will never see Lucy or Harrison grow up as adults. Well, actually, she really didn't know them as kids. Now, Summer wanted Diane to speak. And why would she want to do that? I thought she only wanted folks there anyway that cared about her mom. Diane should have said, you know what, I'm glad she's gone. But, of course, that would make her look even more guiltier. Now, Diane actually said that Phyllis loved her kids and they meant everything to her. But we all know how she really feels. Now, she's standing there watching her kids mourn her death. And, she's over there just standing there watching. Phyllis, how can you do this? And seriously, they should have outed her. I know if I was there, I definitely would have blown up her spot. So now we get to see Danny playing some music. And then, of course, Phyllis standing back there in the corner, soaking it all in, watching her kids struggle as they thought they lost their mom. After the service, Summer notices some police coming in to speak to Chance. Chance came over to speak to Diane. Jack told him, look, this is not the place. Chance, why don't you go over there to the corner and speak to the lady that looked just like Phyllis's twin? Then Chance placed Diane under arrest for the murder of Phyllis, who's standing right there in his face. And of course, Phyllis and Summer are smirking. Honestly, just because Diane is under arrest, Summer, that's not going to bring your so-called mom back to life. Your mom is over there. Anyway, I hope Kyle kicks her to the curb fast, not slow. Anyway, Chance told them Phyllis was poisoned and he was just following the evidence. Yeah, just like the evidence you followed when you had Stark arrested too. Chance should show that Jeremy and Phyllis set Diane up to get back at her for setting Jeremy up. They didn't even examine the corpses that they identified when they found those dead bodies. And I thought the old officers were slow, especially even people like Charlie and Lieutenant Baker on the Bold and the Beautiful. The GCPD make those guys back in LA look like they're geniuses. At least they caught up to Sheila Carter when they set her up with trying to get evidence. Y'all ain't even checked the corpses. We then see Diane begging Michael to help her, and he urged her to get an attorney. They cuffed her and they took her out. And then we see Phyllis let out a big old sigh. Phyllis, I guess it really didn't matter that your own kids were caught up in the middle as collateral emotional damage. So while all of this is going on, somebody is back at work over at Newman, and that's none other than Victoria, sitting in her office daydreaming about kissing Nate. Girl, go find you some work to do. I guess you need those cobwebs knocked out. It's been a while. And then guess who shows up? None other than Audra. Audra is putting all these subliminal and cryptic messages to Victoria, how it seems like she is trying to go after Nate's job and trying to be on top of things, but look like she's trying to let Victoria know that I know what's going on because my eyes are everywhere. And speaking of fantasies, guess who showed up? None other than Nate. He showed up and they're having drinks in the office once again. And Nate, you know what happened the last time. Oh boy, yeah, they started kissing. Nate threw her up on that desk. Yeah, he was ready to no longer resist. They are so noisy that even Audra can hear everything from the hallway. Lip smacking, flying supplies. Boy, boy, boy. Elena, yeah, girl, you about to get an earful. But hey, what started out on BS, guess what? Your relationship ended on BS. And finally, we got Abby and Devon. She's talking about her needing storage. Girl, you just moved in. That's his house. You already talking about getting a bigger house and more space. Chill out. Anyway, she decided to go ahead and move in with Devon. I mean, I hope she don't unpack too fast because Elena, yeah, she's about to be a free woman and she's right across the hall. And we got to remember, Elena was once Devon's one true love, but I don't know if that'll happen right now, especially the way that the writers and producers are trying to push Abby and Devon's relationship. Okay, so there you have it, your Young and the Restless recap for Thursday, April 13th, 2023. Stay tuned for the bold and the beautiful recap also for today. And until the next video, like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you next time. Bye.